What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I guess we're having a great start to our trading week. I'm having a great one. I'm positive. I'm optimistic. I'm prepared. I got my arsenals on me, bro. I'm ready to slay out the whole fucking week. Well, this is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. So, on today's video, there's gonna be a trade breakdown, but I'm not. But like you guys know it, trade breakdowns are just based on how I take trades and reasons why I take trades. They're not based on me having to say I take impulsive breakouts, I take sniper entries, I take good entries, I do this, I do that, whatnot and whatnot. Nah, that's based on this is educational. Trade breakdowns are educational to my side and for how I base them on YouTube. So I want to share the power of how I plan my trades and why I trade my plans. And the second thing is I want to share the power of trading above resistance and the power of support and resistance and the power of candlesticks, right? So without further ado, people, let's hop in and let's enjoy. So let's remember on our outlook from the 4 hour. So looking at the 4 hour, those trades are not based on the 4 hour, no 4 hour, something like that. No 4 hours, strictly the hourly, right? But I look for momentum, I look for momentum, I look for depletion, and I look for confirmed entries on the 4 hour. So on our outlook, we did say the previous week that we're looking to be bullish once price has what? Once price gives us a pullback on our word, on our break of resistance to look for those new highs, right? So you guys, if something like this happens, if I say I'm looking to be bullish above resistance once price, I'm looking for price to come back to resistance and continue bullish. I'm not really meaning that like I'm a market maker, price will really do what I'm saying, but I'm just looking for anticipations. It's because I've been doing this for some time. Now I know what's happening. Now I understand what will happen. And now I know the things that might happen on the charts, right? I'm not right. I'm not wrong. It's entirely based on probability and anticipation, and that's it. So I did say that I'm looking for that pullback or the daily retest or that retest of our resistance to continue bullish, right? So I did find price coming back to my resistance, right? So with price coming back on resistance, I hopped into the hourly because that's where I look for my candlesticks, my patterns, my rejections, my momentum, my depletion, my like everything like that, people, you understand me? So now let's look at this, right? So when I woke up, okay, on our New York session, I think on Thursday, yeah, I think it was from the New York session on Thursday and New York session on Friday. Yeah. So looking at the price coming back with a big engulfing candlestick to our what, to our resistance, right? Okay, let me zoom it out so you guys can see before I continue. Why am I calling this zone a resistance, right? You can simply tell the price has been coming to the zone and pushing to the downside. And then price started trading above. So obviously when price trades above, it's now what? Break and retest to continue to the overall direction. So obviously with this big engulfing candlestick on our London open on Thursday, because I trade London and New York, right? And I sometimes I sometimes night trade based on how I closed my entries, on how I took my entries. So bear engulfing candlestick, impulsively pulling back to our resistance, right? To our break of resistance, creating new support. So now when something like this happens, that this bear engulfing candlestick started opening, the coming candlestick started opening bullish, started opening bearish but closing bullish, bearish but opening but closing bullish, right? Coming back to our resistance, right? So now when I looked at this candlestick now on my pre-New York, I saw, okay, we're having a big candlestick again, closing the whole rejections which we had. Price might potentially do what? Continue to the downside, right? Because that's what I was looking for, looking at what current price. But at the same time, I know that price is trading above resistance, right? So now with this candlestick closing like this, the coming candle opened bearish, right? The coming candle was bearish, boom, pre-New York, 1400, pre-New York. Price was bearish, boom, and closed bullish with a pin bar or a hammer or a rejection candle, whatever that you guys call it. I just call it a pin bar, right? So, oh, are you still watching the video right now? I'm sorry for the interruption, but like you guys know it that the HSCC and Circle of Traders, they have partnered. What is the HSCC? The HSCC is the Highly Street Crypto Trading, it's the Highly Street Crypto Club, which was started and founded by Mr. Rafsay with a 12-year experience in the crypto markets. The HSCC is a arbitrage crypto trading platform which has led into becoming one of the biggest trading platforms in the world. At the HSCC, they are highly committed into building an ecosystem arbitrage trading crypto platform which generates profits for all retail investors around the globe. They have 4 different plans to earn and invest hefty profits from. You don't want to miss this deal. They start with as little as $50 up and until an unlimited funded deal, right? It depends on what you're comfortable with and what you'll be willing to take part from. I'm gonna leave the link on the description, I'm gonna leave the link on my bio, and I'm gonna make sure that Circle of Traders and the HSCC help you out in the crypto markets from beginner up and until to professional, all the way. You don't want to miss this great deal. Take part into it and something from it, and let the HSCC and Circle of Traders be there for you in the crypto markets. We're signing out. With this pin bar close, the coming candle, my entry candle, people, my entry candle was a bear open and a bullish trade. And okay, price opened bearish and traded bullish above the previous pin bar, and that was it. So now obviously with price coming, so from the 4-hour, I look for price to do what? To come back to my resistance in order for me to continue bullish, right? So with price coming back to resistance and having bear depletion and bullish momentum and rejections and bullish and bear candle opens and bullish candle closes, that confirmed that obviously with something like this, price might be looking to do what? To potentially continue bullish, right? And that was it. So you can see that obviously once we took our entry on our New York Open, price did move, boom, boom, boom. So a lot of people going to be like, why didn't I take a 1-on-1? Man, to whoever will say that, that's up to you, people. I trade stop loss and I trade take profit. So unfortunately, we lost this trade. Unfortunately, I lost the first trade, right, on Thursday. My Thursday trade, which I did hold overnight, it took me out on our Friday London Open. So on Friday, now because I took a first entry, which was a loss, right, we took an L on the first trade. So price, okay, coming back now on Friday when I woke up, because I took a loss on Thursday, but it was on Friday, right? So when I woke up on Thursday, I saw, okay, price is still trading above. I waited for what? I waited for confirmations that obviously with this push phase and this exhaustion, I might be looking for a continuation push, right? So price did what? Impulsively pulled back and took me out on this trade, right, on our London Open on Friday. So with this London Open candlestick, which was a big candle open, this candlestick opened bullish, boom, but unfortunately reversed and traded bearish with a bearish engulfing candlestick. Once this candlestick was a bear engulfing, the only thing that I waited for, it was for once I get a bear candle close, right? This candlestick, once I get this candlestick in the first bear candle close, I'm looking for the coming candle to close bearish and the third candle to come back for a retest above of my resistance, up, okay, below of my resistance, and look for what? For continuations to the downside, right? Because that's how I trade. So unfortunately, this candle did what? Retraced and had what? And left a wick, showing me signs, confirming to me that obviously I'm still in resistance, right? I'm still above resistance and I'm still holding resistance. So once this candlestick, that's the only thing I was waiting for now to take my continuation trades. It was once I get a bullish candle close above this whole zone, then obviously I'll anticipate what continuation to the upside, right? But price did what? Price came back impulsively. Price did continue pulling back, coming back to my resistance, right? So once those candlestick came back to resistance, once it came back to resistance now, okay, we started rejecting. We rejected the first time and we rejected the second time, right? So once we rejected the third time on our pre-New York, people, I need you guys to understand the terms I'm using. Pre-London, London Open, pre-New York, New York Open. On my pre-New York, which was 1300, 2 hours before we open our London Open, before our New York Open, this candlestick was bearish, right? Opened bearish and closed bullish. The only thing that I waited for, it was for once I have a coming candle trading above these two candlesticks, I'm looking to continue bullish, and that was it. And that was it, people. That was it. So let's remember this, right? Let's repeat this from the 4 hour on our outlook when we had a trade idea on our trading outlook, right? I said I'm looking for a deeper pullback or the daily retest of my resistance to create new support to continue bullish, right? Price came back, started seeing signs that we are having this bear depletion and the bullish momentum, and we took a trade. Unfortunately, it was a loss. Came back again, gave me signs on my resistance that we are having that bear depletion and the bullish momentum. We took a trade, and this was a winner. So people, I need you guys to understand three things. Never doubt your zone, never doubt your support, never doubt your resistance. Long as price is still trading above support, be bullish forever. If price is trading below resistance, be bearish forever. The second thing is, once you see bear depletion and bullish momentum on support, always look to be bullish, right? Once you see bear depletion and bullish momentum on support, always look to be bullish. But if you see bullish depletion and bear momentum on resistance, always be bearish, right? The third thing is, if you take a loss on your zone and you still see that you are still seeing confirmations, go in and take the other trade. If you lose the second trade, then that zone, it's a wrong zone. Don't trade it again. That's why I always take 2 trades. I take a trade and I lose. I'm gonna wait for another opportunity. If I find one, I'll hop in again. Win, lose, that's it. So people, this is your boy Harlem. I need you to understand the power of your support and your resistance, the power of candlesticks, the power of depletion and momentum in the Forex charts. This is your boy Harlem. That's all I got. I'm out.